Well, what's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and DJ and I are out here in the shop. She's been filling a couple orders, and we're going through all of our stuff. But we need to talk to you guys about something today. So she and I did a video a while back about being debt-free, and in that video, someone reached out to us and was like, man, you need to for sure go on and do Dave Ramsey's debt-free scream on the show. And I had a hair in my mouth. And so we pursued it, did all the application, and got denied. Dave Ramsey denied our debt-free scream. We're going to tell you about that today. But before we do, I want to show you guys what we're working on for our fall launch on our merchandise stuff. Actually, this is one of the t-shirts right here, Arms Family Homestead. Give me just a second. We'll go through it. We're only going to do 3. So this is a heathered red Arms Family Homestead.
Heather clay.
Heather clay.
It is not red.
Okay, heathered clay.
Yes.
That's not red, guys. Your eyes are fooling you. Then hold this one up. So this is the back of it. Let's see the front real quick.
This is the front.
Yep, Creek Life logo on the front. And then a back. It's kind of deer season coming up, so Creek Life with a deer on it. I like that one. I'm most excited about this third one.
I know.
Because last year this whole donkey poodle thing was such a huge hit.
Yes.
So,
at your request,
Donkey Poodle Ranch. And then it looked so much more professional than what we did last year. Hey, grab that hoodie back there real quick. We only have a couple of these left, but this was our first original Donkey Poodle Ranch t-shirt hoodie idea. Hey, we sold a ton of them.
we did. It was
But
exciting. But I love this.
That's
How
like
fun
something
is
you
this?
buy at a store. Like that's not like backwoods garage made.
No. Oh my gosh.
Around here it says Arms Family Homestead, Sulphur, Oklahoma, but yeah, Donkey Poodle Ranch.
I know. I'm so excited.
They're not available yet, right?
No, Labor Day.
Labor Day
Weekend. What will we start that on? Probably Thursday or Friday?
I don't know. Be looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We will tell you. This is all of our inventory right here, guys. We didn't buy a ton for fall because Christmas is coming. Yeah. And Christmas is like overwhelmingly crazy busy. Yeah. We got a bunch of designs we're working on for Christmas.
Yes.
Hoodies, t-shirts.
T-shirts. I'm going to offer blankets.
Youth hoodies, youth t-shirts.
Yes. Yeah.
Long sleeve t-shirts.
Yes, we're doing that.
All kinds of stuff. So we got to make a lot of room. We may actually have to get some more shelves.
Yes.
We're kind of running out of room. The kids lost their ping pong table.
Yeah.
And anyways, so let's sit down and talk about this whole Dave Ramsey fiasco.
I know. I'm so disappointed.
All right. So if you came here expecting a video of us just 100% bashing Dave Ramsey and Dave Ramsey's debt-free plan, that's not what this is. But we do want to talk to you and explain what happened. We're a little bit disappointed.
I'm sad. Yeah. So
Dave Ramsey and his debt-free plan, you know, we didn't follow everything to the T, but we did use his model and his ideas to move our family to being debt-free in about 3 years. Paid off a lot of stuff, paid off a lot of debt, paid off our house, and we did a video a while back that was really hard. She wasn't gonna let me post the video. She was like, I don't know about this, about talking about being debt-free, but I was like, listen, you have no idea who that might encourage across our audience. So we did, and the feedback was overwhelmingly positive.
Yes.
So we pursued this idea of why don't we go ahead and go through with the Dave Ramsey debt-free scream on the Dave Ramsey show. So we did the application and everything. Actually had someone reach out through Instagram that worked for Ramsey Solutions and said, hey, fill this out. I'll get your name bumped up on the list because you've got such a cool story. So we did, and we got a phone call the other day.
Yes.
From one of Dave Ramsey's people. And we're going through the whole process. She was like, tell me your story. Tell me how you got started, how much debt you had, how much you paid off, what you did. So we went through this whole spiel. And she was like, this sounds great. You guys have a really good story. This could be awesome. And she said, we got a couple questions we need to go through and just to make sure everything's good. And we got to a point where she said, during your debt-free journey, did you ever use a credit card? And I was like, yeah, for my business, for Arms Family Homestead. And we don't have like credit card. We never really had any credit card issues. Like I hate credit cards. I just never have like the thought of paying for something now with a piece of plastic and then taking it home, but I didn't actually buy it. Like I don't know. I just never liked credit cards. I hate having that debt held over my head. But through all of this stuff, we kept one credit card for business for Arms Family Homestead. And she was like, on the phone, I said, I have a business for merchandise and for our YouTube channel, and I have a credit card for that. And she said, well, instantly, nope, can't be on the show, you're disqualified. And I kind of got upset. I was like, what do you mean? She said, well, from what we teach, you can have no credit cards, period. No credit cards. And I was like, man. My wife was like, well, what do we do? And she was like, you could cancel your credit card and then call us back if you're willing to cancel it and do away with it. And my wife she was like, well, we could cancel it, go on the show, and then go get another business card later. But that defeats the purpose. Like,
yeah.
You know, here's the thing. I asked the lady on the phone, I said, okay, so what should I do? What would you do if you had a business selling merchandise, selling clothing, and you had to purchase
bulk orders
in advance, like t-shirts, hats, and stuff, and you owed a business in another state $5,000 or $6,000 before they would ship that stuff to you? I said, I can't use my bank debit card for that all the time. My bank won't allow those large transactions. So what would you do? And what'd she say?
Maybe write them a check or do PayPal.
PayPal. She wants our business to operate through PayPal. Like, no. And I'm not going to write a check and mail it to another state to a business. They're going to look at it and be like, is this 1995?
Yeah. I mean, we can't even, people in town, like, you can't even write a check for gas in the town we live in anymore. Like, checks just aren't accepted.
Yeah, the gas station says checks not allowed.
Well, Emily even, her and Katie had a garage sale, a few months ago, and Emily didn't know any better, and she took a check from someone. She deposits the check, it bounces, it was for like $20, and it bounced, and it got charged to her account like 3 times, every time they tried to run it. Anyway, so I understand why businesses don't take checks anymore, because there's a lot of dishonest people out there.
Right.
Obviously, we would never do that, but just the whole process of it.
Yeah, and I get it. We accept PayPal as payment for our t-shirts, but PayPal takes a percentage of every transaction, and we lose $1 to $2 on every sale we make on our website that people use through PayPal. But I enjoy PayPal. I like buying things through PayPal, but I'm not going to pay for 3 months worth of merchandise or $5,000 or $6,000 in sale, a merchandise to sell through PayPal. Like, that doesn't work. And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, so why is our business any different than others? Because I guarantee you, any business out there that has company vehicles and company accounts uses credit cards in those vehicles to pay for gas. Like, when I was a state trooper, I had a state credit card to pay for fuel. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that credit cards are a good thing, and I'm not saying they are all good or all bad, but just the reality of it, like, we manage our money, we know how to take care of our money, and when we owe a vendor $5,000, we can give them that credit card information, and it's paid for instantly. Then we just transfer the money and pay it off, and in the meantime, we earn several $100s in rebate or cash back, money back, rewards, whatever, and we put that towards the balance, and it makes our stuff a little cheaper for us. We save money. Now, I'm not saying that credit cards are good for everything. We're not going to run out and buy everything on a credit card, but it really disappointed me that because our business had a credit card. I mean, it's a company, it's a business. We set up LLCs or an LLC and then transition to an S corporation, and we're technically employees of Arms Family Homestead. I mean, we have a business. We're running it like a business, and our business has expenses. And I don't know. It was just really disappointing. Like, I don't know. I was kind of let down. I really wanted to be able to go on the Dave Ramsey show and share our story. I thought that would be a lot of fun. And
I could have gone to Nashville.
She loves Nashville.
I love Nashville.
Could have been a business trip.
I know.
But anyways, we're not bashing Dave Ramsey in any way. And you know, we 100% followed so many of his ideas. And I know there's a lot of good information in his books and his courses and all that stuff. And we learned a lot through Dave Ramsey, just watching videos on YouTube and going through. We didn't follow the baby steps 100%. And that probably would have disqualified us from the show too, because we didn't say we did baby step 1, baby step 2, baby step 3. You know, it just, we fit what molded, and we molded what fit our family, and it worked.
Yeah.
Even though we had a company credit card. I don't know.
Oh well.
It's frustrating, you know, but we're happy, we're excited. Like, I mean, it is what it is, and just kind of a little bit let down, I guess.
It's all right. You never know. Something else might pop up in Nashville.
Anybody have any awesome, interesting farm animals for sale in Nashville?
Yeah.
DJ will drive there to pick it up.
I would. Yes.
Trust me, she's on the prowl. She's on the look, on the search for other interesting farm animals for our weirdest herd.
That's right. Never know what will show up here.
Yeah. So anyways, that's that. I don't want to go on too long about that stuff, but one other thing I don't really talk about a lot. So between, we upload all of our videos to YouTube and Facebook. Facebook's got different things, different, like, people, I get messages all the time from people that say, oh, we're worried about you because we haven't seen you post in weeks. And I'm like, well, we post 3 times a week, every week. So sometimes that algorithm slips up, and if you're not interacting with our videos, you may be watching them, but if you don't comment on them and things, sometimes that stuff falls off your news feed because Facebook doesn't realize you're interested. But a while back, I don't know, several months ago, I had quite a few requests to turn on the support button for Facebook, and I didn't want to do it because it was like, I don't feel like it's my I shouldn't ask people for money. I'm not asking for a handout, but there were a lot of people that wanted to donate, just to donate money every month just to help the farm. And it's like $4.99 a month or something, I think. But I just turned it on and didn't think a whole lot about it because there were several people that kept asking. And so I said, okay, they just love what we do. They're touched by our videos. There's something that we did moves them, and they just felt like they wanted to help us out and support us. And that's awesome. We appreciate it. Please don't misconstrue this for me asking for money. Excuse you.
Sorry.
But so we turned on that support feature. So on Facebook, it's at the bottom of every video, and it says you can click here to support or whatever. But what I didn't really dive into was, in that, it's like a private group. So we can upload pictures and videos and have posts and conversations with just those support members. And it kind of dawned on me, that's a good way to, like, show appreciation to those people. I feel like I have something to give them then, instead of it's just them giving us, you know, a $4 or $4.99 whatever a month donation. I was talking to some other creators, and they use that for like farm projects, or use it like to go towards something specifically to help out their animals or something. I really think this would be perfect for like Dusty at Cross Timbers Bison. Like, because he's had people that want to sponsor a certain bison, and because they love what he's doing. I think that'd be a great way for like Dusty to be able to put money towards his bison ranch and buy certain things and do certain things, and it gives people that connection. So if they're donating and helping, and he says we earmark those donations specifically for this barn, then those people feel like they have a connection to those animals. So I get it. But again, I don't like asking for money. I'm not asking for money. People requested us to turn that on, so I feel like I owe those folks something in return. Yeah. So I actually uploaded a video today that was just specifically for the Facebook supporters. So if you're not following us on Facebook, if you're only watching on YouTube, go over there and check it out. But like, you know, the merch stuff that's fixing to come out, a lot of that stuff sells out quickly. We've got some stuff hanging around, but it's specific sizes. But certain sizes will sell out within like a day or two, a lot of times. Or certain hats, you know, they'll sell out really quick. We have the hardest time getting hats. We're doing some prototypes and ideas with different brands because the Richardson hats are incredibly hard to get. So what we thought about doing was, why don't we open up the merch sales to those supporters, 24 hours in advance. And that gives them a little bit of an incentive. And then, like, I uploaded a video today talking about we're wanting their help and their advice on Christmas designs. So we're trying to work up some different stuff for t-shirts and hats for Christmas and hoodies and things. So we've got 40 different ideas on paper, like actual pictures of designs and stuff. So I was like, why not just ask those supporters, because they're helping us. They're 100% helping us, and we didn't ask for it, but so why not do some more with them? And DJ always loved doing live streams. Yeah. Live streams now are really hard for us to do when we on YouTube, because we'll have 700, 800, 900 people watching, and the comments literally just go, and you just don't have time to read them. But she enjoys reading those comments and answering questions. So we thought we could do a live stream, once or twice a month, just on that Facebook. It's like a group, and just because we feel like we owe those folks something in return. And please don't misconstrue this for us asking for money. That's not it at all. We're actually trying to pay back what we feel like we owe those folks. But a lot of people want to help and they want to support, and I understand, I get it. We're not a non-profit organization or anything like that, but we give to certain things, whether it's our church or the local schools and the football teams and booster clubs and all that, because we appreciate what those folks do, so we support them. So I guess I understand it. So you won't hear about this much on video, but this is what we're trying to do. So if you're interested in that, you can check it out. If not, we appreciate you watching. And the reason I put this at the end of the video is because I know only our hardcore audience watches to the end of the video. Most people watch, they skim through and they're gone within 3 minutes of a 20-minute video. So if you made it this far, that means you're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what'd I forget? Anything?
I don't think so.
Just another rambling Daniel moment.
Yeah. Yeah, we got ball games to get to.
Yep. Emily's got 2 ball games today, softball. It's going to be nice and hot, like a 12 o'clock game, 12:30?
12 and then 1:30.
Yep, and then more tomorrow. These middle of the day games when it's 100 degrees are so much fun.
Oh yeah, it was warm yesterday for sure.
Yeah,
but
we need some nighttime softball.
Also, we had a lot of questions about on the Chicago video about asking where Emily was and why she wasn't there. Apparently, you never said it in the video. She had softball.
She didn't want to go.
Well, she wasn't excited about going. We gave her the option, obviously, and she said, "No, I'm gonna stay." So she stayed and hung out with friends, and she had 2 games one day, I think.
Yeah. I hate to admit it. I don't want to admit it, but Emily's a teenager now, and YouTube is not real cool on her priority list. Her friends at school love it. Her friends at school are like, "Man, we need hats and t-shirts and blah blah blah," and she's like, "Oh, that's so embarrassing." But yeah. Anyways, what else? Is that it?
That's it.
I don't even know how long we've been recording. A long time.
We'll put out on his next video, we'll say specifically which day the merch launch. The merch launch will be. It'll
be Labor Day-ish weekend.
So
look for it. If you're not following us on Facebook, we'll make Facebook posts and Instagram posts, all that. TikTok. I've actually been posting some stuff on TikTok because people are always like, "Oh, I don't ever see you on TikTok." So I did one the other day of Gemma setting up. She's like sitting like this in the seat of the Kubota Sidekick going down the road. It got like 1.4 million views on TikTok.
Crazy.
Yeah. Go check it out if you're cool like me and you're on TikTok.
Oh Lord.
So anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. No debt-free scream on the Dave Ramsey show. We can do it here. We're debt-free. Woo! It's just not as fulfilling when you're not on a live radio show with like the #1 radio show in the world.
I know, it's crazy. I'm so sad.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.